All right, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Rita Fleming, and this is our community space that we host every single week. And so I'm really, really happy you're here. It's lovely seeing familiar faces and new faces. So, this is a short and grounding space. There's no pressure. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to, but we do love seeing you. And we're going to focus on simple nutrition, real life, and connection. Community connection is a really important piece of all of this. So, this isn't a training call, it's not a sales call, it's a place to learn how to nourish your body and how to truly listen to your body in real time in real life, especially when life starts to get full, right? So, quick context before we go on, this call is part of our Nourish program. And if you're new here, welcome. Welcome home. Thank you for being here. And if you haven't yet, we have a short quiz you can take if you're new, and that is the simplest place to start. So, I'm going to drop that in the chat for you. Um, and it really just helps you to orient in what your personal goals are and how to support you best. So if you're already on the journey with us, thank you for being here. So most people think that they're tired or overwhelmed because they're busy or overstimulated. Maybe put some reasons in there. Oh, Kelly, hi, honey. So good to see you. But actually, there's a deeper reason. Inconsistent fuel, which it's actually hard to gain access to nutrient-dense, real food that your body can recognize. So we'll dive into that. It's blood sugar swings. It's sometimes too much caffeine or stimulation, and also nervous system overstimulation. So that's why energy can feel unpredictable. So it's not a mindset issue, though our thoughts are very, very important. It's actually physiological. And when the body starts receiving what it needs at the cellular level in a way that it can recognize, the nervous system exhales, the body lets go of tension, and steadiness returns. So I'm excited to hear from everyone here if you've gotten to experience any of those things firsthand. So, energy is something that the body produces when it feels fed and supported, when there's stable blood sugar, when there's adequate nutrients, when there's food that doesn't spike you or crash you. So, that's the foundation, and everything else can build from there. And this is one of the reasons that I love our power shake, and I drink it daily. And my sweet daughter Layla loves it too. So I don't even think of it as a green drink. I think of it as food, whole food in a simple, digestible way. So it's basically like if you were to go into your kitchen and juice a bunch of nutrition, you would get this, except this is it's living. Once you add that water back in, it's living and it rehydrates it. So it has nutrient-dense greens, slow burning carbs, healthy fats, and you can drink it anytime during the day so that your body gets that steady fuel that it can recognize, and it's not hype and it's not stimulants, right? That is the common thing out there that we get exposure to is stimulants that make us crash, that overwhelm our nervous system, that overwhelm our adrenals. So I use this when breakfast doesn't happen, when I need a quick snack, if I've been nursing and I'm hungry, if cravings show up, if coffee it isn't working and I didn't get any sleep, or if I want that calm energy and not a wired energy. And it's very simple. It takes 30 seconds to get into your system. Just simply add water to it, and it really works long term. So, three fun facts that you might not know about Power Shake. It has rice bran in it, all of it organic or regeneratively grown, which is mitochondrial fuel. So, it contains stabilized rice bran, which is your tocotrienols, which is a potent vitamin E. And this actually feeds your mitochondria at your cellular level. So that's what produces your cellular energy, your cellular ATP. And when your cells have enough energy, they can eliminate waste and they can repair themselves. So it's real energy. Two, it also supports your natural detox pathways. So it feeds the systems that detox you naturally. So things like spirulina, wheatgrass, oatgrass, alfalfa, they support the liver, cellular detox pathways. They help to bind and eliminate metabolic waste. And they do this really gently without stressing the body, which is important because our body responds best to detox when the body feels safe and nourished and it's at a gentle pace. And three, it also supports our metabolism and our burning hormones. So it helps you to produce adiponectin, which is a hormone that supports metabolic regulation, blood sugar balance, fat metabolism, and then when it's combined with those slow burning carbs, it helps to reduce cravings, which I know that's very true for me. And it creates that steady energy throughout the day. But it's also equivalent to 6 microgreen salads, which is amazing. It's just your nutrient dense powerhouse. So, all your whole food vitamins and minerals that your cells can use. So, big picture, it's not about forcing results. It's really about feeding our cells, feeding our mitochondria, supporting detox at that cellular level, stabilizing our energy and our metabolism so our nervous system feels safe, and making nourishment really simple so you can enjoy it on that daily basis. So, what I like to say is when you handle the inputs, the body does the rest. So now I'd love to open it up to our beautiful community. If anyone wants to share, this is our community sharing space. So please, if you have a small win or a big win, I'd love to hear from you. Just some simple shift that you've noticed since really focusing on the cellular nourishment. And I'll just open it up. Go ahead and raise your hand or pop off mute. I know we have some brand new peeps. Jessica says, I just got my power shake yesterday, and just after 2 shakes, I can really feel that steady energy. Awesome.
Coach Rita, like at the beginning of all of this, I noticed that I had to admit that I do have a sugar addiction. And so I found with the power shake, I just like the cravings are not there anymore. And it's been consistent for over 30 days now. So I thirst for it. Like that, I cannot see myself not having the power shake. I admit I've gotten a lot of other things that I have to do an unboxing, and I can't wait to do it. But like I don't know why I'm procrastinating with opening up the other stuff, but definitely, I already see a big difference with my health, energy level, and my mood. And just like not having those sugar cravings, that's just a bonus because I was borderline getting diabetes. That's in my family history, and so
Mhm.
it's just so empowering to know that I have a choice that I can stop that from happening. You
Mhm.
know, it's just it's amazing. So thank you for this opportunity and for this amazing community.
Yay,
I'm
celebrating
grateful,
you. What was that
truly
last
grateful.
part?
I'm truly grateful. It to like that to have a transformation like that. It's just so empowering and impactful. So
It
I'm truly grateful. Thank you.
it is. Thank you so much for being here, and we're so proud of you and cheering you on. And I can't wait to see your unboxing. Use this space as accountability because it is. We're doing new things, we're experimenting, we're trying. So I love it. Thank you, Drea. We always love having you here. Miss Kelly, good to see you.
Hey, hey, always great to see you too, darling. And everybody, hello. So I just love seeing the new faces too. And um, for me, being I don't know, about a year and a half since Power Shake came into my life. And it's really true. We talk about what is in the Power Shake, and that was just a great succinct and clear, brief kind of educational overview, Rita. So thank you for that. Like just so, so good. Oh, somebody's asking, one of my friends is asking for the code. Oops. But I like what I love and it, I didn't realize, we talk about our palate changes and, like over the years as an adult, my whole, for decades, there were certain things I craved and, like potato chips was a big go-to and chocolate and, like cookies with cold milk, like just all these different things, right? And I was told that that would change and I was told, but it's just until you experience it and you realize that and it's not that I don't ever treat myself to any of the, when I say treat myself, I mean, I have found other ways to treat myself, but the very odd time I do have a little something like that, but that no longer controls my life. What now with the palate, like it actually changing your palate and what you love. And honestly, right now I have Epigenius is the only shake that I have on hand. And I'm ordering Power Shake today because literally when I go a few days, if I'm out of Power Shake for a few days, I literally crave it like I used to crave
Mhm.
all those other things. And I guess I want to say this to encourage those of you who are new. This isn't a flash in the pan journey. This is a shift in your life. It's a lifelong transformation. It's not just a 90-day transformation. And stick with it because it just continues to just get better and better and better. And I literally, of all the things I've done over the decades, on my journey, I've never done anything that had the lasting power of these nutrient dense superfoods because it's just food, not just food. It's beautifully whole food, right? And it just changes everything. So yeah, super grateful.
I love it, Kelly. So good to see you. You're glowing, and it's just been amazing to watch your results. So thank you for being here. And I love what you said. Like, it just allows us to enjoy life more and have real choices, real freedom. So we can, yeah, nourish ourselves in the ways we truly want to. I love it. Mary Beth, hi, sister.
Hi, everyone. I'm in the car with my family, so they might pop in.
Hi.
But I just wanted to, I wanted to say that the Power Shake of all the nutrients we have, that is like the one that I just cannot go without. And I'm currently, I think there's a lot of us that are on like the 2 a day challenge right now, shakes a day. And it is incredible what can happen when you just continuously flood your body with this nourishment, not just once a day, but twice a day. I noticed drastic differences and just my energy levels. And like everyone else was saying, my cravings. Whenever I have the Power Shake in abundant amounts, I notice that I'm not going to my cupboards to be like, well, what else? I'm just hungry for something else. What is it? Or opening the fridge door 10 times and not finding what I need. Like, I just don't even do that when I have the Power Shake. So, um, it's funny how sometimes I get off, and I go back to one a day, and I'm loving the flow of being in 2 a day again because I can absolutely feel the difference in my energy and just, yeah, the way I overall feel. So thanks for
Love
this
it.
call.
Thanks for sharing, Mary. And I so agree. I've had times where I've ran out, and wow, you almost don't even notice the night and day difference until you run out. And then it's it's like, oh my God, I got to get my power shake. I love it. And you reminded me of something really cool, Mary. Our body needs 7,000 units of energy just to smile, right? And then it needs so much more for that repair and for that elimination of waste. So it's supporting that cellular energy so that our cells can repair. I love it. Jessica.
Hey, I'm at the beach, so hopefully it's not too loud in
Great.
the background and my kids are around. But I just wanted to share, like, so I've used the products over the last few years, and then I'm relaunching now. And I haven't had the Power Shake in a long time, but I was kind of in the Epigenius and the Can't Beat and the Biofruit and stuff. And I'm noticing, like, I love those. Like, those were my craving. They were so delicious. But just these last 2 days of having the Power Shake, the steadiness of my energy, I didn't realize how powerful it was until this time around. Like, I feel so much more grounded and like I'm really getting deeply nourished and that I'm flushing out what's been stuck in there. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to share. I love all the products. So, there's so
Thank
many yummy ones. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. We'll deep dive into some of those other ones here soon. And thank you for sharing and congrats. Thanks for being here. Again, this is really it's really important to celebrate ourselves, celebrate the steps that we're taking, whether they're big steps or small steps, because it's, as Dre was saying, like it can impact, multiple generations. It can impact the trajectory of our lives. So any small step is actually a huge step. So I just want to celebrate everyone. Miss Allison.
Hey there. So just want to say thank you for the science behind things. I love to learn, which is one of the huge reasons why this community has just become such a force in my life. And on the note of the power shake, I'm usually at my husband and I, who's on this call, that's Chad. We're both usually at 3 shakes a day because we have this recovery protein that we do post workout that's just delicious, chocolate vanilla flavors with a lot of adaptogenic mushrooms in it. So there's all these different formulas within our apothecary once we start kind of picking and choosing and playing. But the power shake being the jumping off point 30 years ago where the company started, it's just the go-to move. And we were at an event last Thursday all day, a bunch of people, a grand opening for a new partnership with a med spa who are integrating new nutrition into what they serve their clients with. And one of the clients is on the call tonight. But my 3-year-old walks in the event towards the end of the day at like 6 o'clock, and I had Power Shake on tap, giving out samples all day. And he just walks up to the table and just starts cranking out little servings for himself. And there were grown adults in the room, just jaws dropping because they were like, huh? Because he's so adapted to this lifestyle at this point that his body knows what's good for him. And so it's so fun to see the body's intuition like call us to certain things. And we just start tuning in on like deeper levels, higher vibrations. And I've got great energy. What can I say? So thank you.
Yes, you do. I love it. I love it. And that's such a beautiful point. If we have other parents on this call, it takes about 7 days for our taste buds to change, which isn't much. And then our body starts to get alkaline through this nutrition. And so that's why the cravings change and we start to actually crave it. And we start to crave foods that are good for us. So if you have kids, a lot like my nephews, my little 1-year-old, like my 1-year-old's drinking it out of the bottle. She just loves it. My little nephews and niece love it. You can also add it into smoothies, but just stay consistent and your kids will be asking for it. And we cannot give them a better gift, truly. And I know I was just on a walk before this and I ran into a couple on the street and they're like, "Is your baby always this happy? Is she always smiling like this?" And I'm like, "Well, for the most part, yes, except for when she's hungry and tired. But I really give these superfoods in the foundation that I had when I was pregnant and nursing. And now that she gets to have, it really does impact our emotional regulation and disposition as well. So thanks for sharing that point, Allison. I love it. And I do want to keep this call short and sweet and honor everyone's time. So if there's any questions that you have on the superfoods in your process in the program, please put them in the chat. I would love to answer them. Or if you have a quick one, feel free to come off of mute. Um, but again, I'm going to put this quiz. If you're looking to get started, it's a great place to just set you up with your foundations, to figure out what your goals are and what would be most supportive for you. And again, you don't need more discipline. We just need better fuel, real fuel, regeneratively grown fuel that your body can recognize and feel the difference. So thank you again for being here. And I'm not seeing any questions coming in, but I am happy, more than happy to answer anything. So yes, please get back to the person. If someone did invite you here, please connect back with them to learn more, and they can help answer any questions. So thank you guys. Thanks for being here. Please celebrate yourself again. Go ahead, put in the chat one word, one thing you're celebrating yourself for on this journey. Or feel free to shout it out. I know some of you are driving. Yay, wonderful to meet you as well. Thanks for being here. Awesome, you guys. Great work. And we will also see you next week. Next week, we're going to have another topic, learning more about our bodies, learning more about nutrition, how to support ourselves at every single level. So, yeah, we have community, we have consistency, definitely celebrating you for those, perseverance, self-care, showing up for yourself, showing up for each other. Awesome. I love it. Yay. We'll see you guys next week.